Hello, welcome to District 22's weekly newsletter, PRM Corner, and it's a pleasure to have you join us. And we have an amazing, awesome guest with us today, our district director himself, Jerome Montgomery. So let's give Jerome Montgomery a big, warm welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Linda. Glad to be here.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm so excited.
Me too.
I'm tickled purple.
It's been a long time coming. I'm glad that we were able to set aside some time.
Yes, thank you so very much. We want to talk about leadership. So tell us about your role as district director.
Okay. As district director, I'm in charge of the district. We are in District 22. And with that being said, that is Kansas and the western side of Missouri. And so all of the clubs that are within that space, I'm in charge of making sure that they have the help and support that they need, as well as making sure that other people are being able to step up into leadership as well, because in the district director role, it's a 1-year role that you can get voted into, and then you'll have to step out of it after a year, and then you can also come back and run for the role again in the future.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very good. So tell us, why did you want to be district director? And tell us about that process.
Sure.
How did you end up where you are?
Well, it started off wanting to do more in life. Like, I've had a couple of family and friends tell me, Jerome, you're a leader. And this is before I even joined Toastmasters. Like, Jerome, you're a leader. And I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what a leader entailed outside of, CEOs and business owners and entrepreneurs being labeled leaders, but I didn't see that for myself. So wanting to explore that, and also wanted to advance in my corporate career, I was pursuing opportunities. That's where I found Toastmasters to help me with communication. Mm-hmm. And then on the leadership side of things, I learned about being in different officer roles within the club. And then I stepped outside the club as an area director, and then being in control of the area. Then there's the division. And then once you move up through what is called the trio, where you have the club growth director, program quality, then it's the district director role that I'm in now. And at each level of those leadership positions, you learn something different. Like, for example, when I was club growth director, it was more so learning how to learning about the district as a whole. So as a leader, you can't just have your vision and go that way with just, say, hey, everybody get behind me, let's go. As a district director, you have to take in mind, okay, you have to cast the vision, but you also have to pull in feedback from other leaders that are within your district. And then in the program quality director role, you learn that, I learned, because everyone learns something different in each role. Yes. I learned that I need to not employ, but inquire help from others. I'm one of those people, if I can do it myself, I'll try to do it myself. But it's one of as you move up into leadership, you learn that you get more responsibility, and it's more important to use a team to get things accomplished as opposed to doing everything yourself. So in district director role, what I'm doing now is going back and reviewing all the life lessons that I've learned in each role, and then applying it to this season now. So the season we're in now is to be responsive and more so of a leader. So helping other people step into their goodness and their greatness so that they can apply those skills to our main vision. Our vision for District 22 is we grew District 22. And that means coming out of the season of COVID, reestablishing clubs that we have lost in the past, and we have a number of those, which is exciting, that have come back in this season, and then just growing new clubs. People are saying, hey, we want to be back in person. We have skill sets that we want to learn. So being able to, and this is the hardest part for me, it's like stepping back and just coaching the other leaders that are in the district. hey, you're strong here, you're strong here. Let's see what your thoughts and ideas on. So it's like putting all the pieces together in a tactful way. So it's different tiers of learning that I'm stacking and building upon each other, which I find fun for me and which has helped my journey.
That's great. To pick it back off of what Jerome just said, that's the purpose of the PRM Corner, is to encourage you to follow your dreams. Do you want to become a leader? Toastmasters is a great place for you to expand, to grow your leadership skills. And all you have to do is just ask, and it will happen. And you can grow. Whatever your desires are in Toastmasters, you can make it happen. And so I just want to thank Jerome for being here, for explaining to us the process of going from just being a club member and then being a leader in your club and then in the district and then moving your way all the way up to being district director. Yes, it is possible. If that's your dream, go for it. It is possible. And we're here to encourage you. So I'm going to put a plug in for the newsletter. Check out the newsletter. You never know what you might find in there. I'm trying to make it interesting for you. So you don't have to look at the whole thing. Just go through and find out your favorite spot and check it out. That'll be a big help in helping to grow the district and to build communication, to build confidence, and to build camaraderie. That's our goal. That's our purpose. So I want to ask another question for Jerome. Leadership is important. So what words, encouraging words, would you give to someone thinking about joining Toastmasters to help with their leadership skills?
Absolutely. That's a fantastic question. Words of encouragement is that we're all leaders in one way or another. If you're a parent, you're leading your children. If you are part of an organization and you're a leader in that space, then you're in control of that organization. So you use Toastmasters as the practicing ground for your leadership. If you're thinking of implementing a tactic or a strategy, then you can, the Toastmaster Club and the Toastmaster organization is a safe space for you to try things out and get feedback, because feedback is a gift.
Yes.
And it allows you to know if you need to course correct or if it's what you're doing is a good idea. One of the big things I love about Toastmasters is that you do receive that feedback, not only from your own club, but in the leadership levels from other areas and in the district director role, people all over the world. Mm-hmm. So you get the influence of many to help you make a decision on what works best for your situation. Yeah. So that's what I would encourage. We're all leaders in some form or fashion, and to use Toastmasters as a testing ground for tactics or feedback so that you can learn how to become a better leader. And it's not going to happen overnight. And as long as you know that and are okay with not being an overnight success, if you will, then you too will be a life learner and will continue to grow and prosper in your journey.
Yes. Thank you so much for those encouraging words. And if you're interested in learning more about Toastmasters, we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and we also have a website. So feel free to look us up and get answers to your questions, because you never know what might happen in Toastmasters. And thank you so much for joining us, and stay tuned for another wonderful episode. Until then, keep it real.